Alrighty then, dudes, it's Shroom IDing time. So I've had a wonderful afternoon, as usual, and I have 4 varieties of mushroom. One which is an isolated mushroom and not too distinctive in any way, and so I'm not going to bother trying to ID that one. Then there was another one which was on its own, and this one I think is a variety of Russula, and but because I've only got one, then I can't be sure. I need to see a variance in colours and things like that. I need to cut it in half and compromise the gills and all different sorts of things. So I'm going to put that one over there as well. So we have the field bluets, and we've got classic field bluets here. In that we have beautiful mauveness there. Aren't they wonderful? And so all the gorgeous characteristics of field bluets. And so I'm going to be eating those tonight with my pizza. Now, this mushroom I come upon again, and this one's a very interesting one because it's got some kind of like mauviness going on. And you can see that it's kind of like it's got a mauvey hue, but you know, when you look at it closely you can't really discern the mauveness because it shapeshifts, it comes in and out of existence. But the beautiful thing about this mushroom is when you cut them in half, they instantly blush that very distinctive purple colour. And so I know that this one is a Cortinarius, and I put that one there, and we've got exactly what is going on. And so I found some of these a few days ago, and I was pretty sure, but now with this batch I'm positive. And Cortinarius, it's always a good idea not to eat any of those. Now the thing is about these Cortinarius, for me there's an intuitive lurking deathness to them. They smell just of mouldy, decaying leaves and twigs. They don't smell remotely appetizing at all. They are quite, you know, a characteristic mushroom, and they have some charm about them, but yeah, they've got this kind of like just dull, fusky, light basement smell to them. Nothing, you know, remotely pleasing to the senses. Whereas the field bluet, they smell very pleasant and wholesome. And you look at the difference between these people. Look at the solidity, look at the firmness, look at the bounciness. They're much more moist. This mushroom is a dry mushroom. It's a light mushroom. There's nothing really going on. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I like to compromise them in any shape or form, but look at the camouflage that's going on with these. You think that leaf was almost a part of it. And so yeah, I just need to crush them up and to smell them, to feel their texture and the consistency and the moisture, all these different sorts of things. And so those, they're self-explanatory. Now, the other mushroom was this one, and I thought, yippee! I found some winter chanterelles, because I saw a video that one of the friends and viewers made And I'm thinking, well, I think they look a little bit like them. I've never really found any winter chanterelles before, and looking in this book here, it doesn't even mention winter chanterelles, but what it does mention is the deceiver. Now this one here is the amethyst deceiver, and they are a beautiful edible mushroom, and its cousin is the regular deceiver. And they're called the deceiver because they tend to be very varied. They are an edible mushroom, and so here is a nice batch of edible mushrooms should I feel inclined. And I think once I've found them and become a bit more familiar with them, then I will eat them, because they're attractive to me. I want to eat them. I want to sample them, or I want to you know, see what they taste like and the texture and all the rest of it. But I've already got my culinary delight tonight. I'm going to be eating a lot of these with my pizza, and so I'll give you a couple of minute video of that. And so we can see here that when we are looking for a simile, then we can very easily find it with this mushroom here. With the same variety of gill and the same variety of twistiness, and they tend to group together, and they have this notch on the stem, and they tend to be a little bit twisted, and they have a propensity to grow in little groupings, and so that's an exciting find. I haven't found any of those before, and so very happy with that. We have another variety of Cortinarius here, venustus, Cortinarius venustus, but I'm happy that the ones I've got are the ones I've already labelled. Here again, this is the amethyst deceiver, and oh no, sorry, that one is the deceiver. This one's the amethyst deceiver, and so again, if we put that there, then there isn't too many problems, is there, in IDing these, and so I'm confident enough that I would eat those. And so yeah, that's the little find today. And you know, it's just nice when you see what goes on with these things. Some, you know, they're wild mushrooms. They blush all different sorts of colours, and they'll do it instantly. And so if I just cut this one down here, then we already have that. In actual fact, it's probably not even a blush. It's its regular colour. They are naturally purple inside, already like that. And then if we were to cut one of these little gems open, we'll see what they're like. A whole lot more beautiful affair to cut this mushroom open, but when we cut it open, it's not so pleasant and appetizing. It's not like some of the field mushrooms. They cut perfectly white and they're a beautiful texture. These seem to be a bit like mottled and damp, and you know, a bit like a damp carpet they look like, don't they? And I'm like, well, I mean, that's not very impressive, to be fair. And so but we can see whatever way you cut it, they have that sort of wet carpet, damp carpet look, with patches of damp showing through. And so there you go again, instantly it's just like that. And but a beautiful mushroom, as I'm always banging on about, and very appealing, and I'm looking forward to eating those with my pizza tonight. And they, indeed, I think what I'll do is actually, I'm just going to clean them up, and you know, I'll put them in the fridge and I'll think about them, but I'll probably eat those as well, because I haven't came upon any of those before. I found them under a small leaf lime tree. So any of you guys out there that are familiar with all this, if you got any tips for me, appreciate that. Other than that, we have Providence's home, which has all these modifications done on it. And today I bought a couple of brackets which I'm going to be nailing to the tree like that. Then I'm going to be sitting his house on them like that. Then I'm going to get this wire and attach the house bonded with wire, just one piece going around that way and then one piece going over the roof. And I've yet to find some you know, nice carpet or something to you know, put over that to stop that shiny, nasty, unnatural glare. But we're getting a little bit closer, and Providence came down and seen me today, and it was very beautiful, and he enjoyed a tickle on his head and the back of his neck whilst he was eating a couple of almonds. And so there you have it, guys and girls, over and out.